Good morning. My name is Cheryl Hill, and I'm a practicing hypnotherapist based out of Los Angeles, California. And as you can see, it's a glorious sunny day this morning here in LA. And I have a question for those of you out there listening to my video. How many of you think that you are in hypnosis? I bet you most of you would say no, that you're not. But I'm here to tell you that I bet a significant amount of you are. Each one of us goes into a light state of hypnosis several times a day. And here's how the theory goes. The theory is that we take in information through our senses. We absorb our universe, and our subconscious records everything around us like a video camera. And at some point, we reach threshold. And when that threshold is reached, we're not capable any longer of maintaining that level of information intake. And so what happens is our fight-flight response is triggered, and we slip into a light state of hypnosis as a form of escape. That first escape step is actually daydreaming. Have you ever been driving down the freeway and missed your exit, or you're going to the store and the next thing you know you're at work? There's other signs that we're in a light state of hypnosis. It's just a little bit of functioning, being able to function, but you're not completely 100% there. That is actually a light state of hypnosis. Now, what happens is the body recognizes that intake of information as stress. So stress is actually a trigger for inducing hypnosis. And we as hypnotherapists know that because we use stress to induce our clients into facilitated trance all the time. Now, most of us go in and out of that state all day long. But there's a significant, or not significant, a few number of people who experience this state more often than they experience a fully awake state. The normal individual who is not in this state all the time will bounce in and out of hypnosis all day. But the somnambulist, who is the person that I'm talking about, will experience prolonged states in this low level of hypnosis. And the more they're in that state, the more frequent, the easier it is for them to return time and time again. So it's sort of a self-fulfilling behavior and condition. And the reason I want to talk to you about it is because I'm one of those people. And what happens when you're in this state, you are as suggestible to your environment as you might be in a facilitated state where a therapist is giving you a suggestion. Now, how do you know if you're a somnambulist, or what I like to call in a walking state of hypnosis? Well, here's some keys. Do you fall asleep easily in movies, concerts, or at meetings where the information is coming at you rapidly, but in a way that maybe relaxes your body? And try as you might, you simply cannot stay awake. Are you overwhelmed a lot? Does life just seem to be overwhelming for you? Another sign may be, do you have several fears or phobias, or especially unusual fears or phobias? I guarantee you that if you are afraid of clowns, or if you're afraid of holes or clusters, or if you're afraid of anything that's really unusual, agoraphobic, chances are you're a somnambulist. And the other thing is you might suffer from some sort of sleep disorder, either night terrors, sleep talking, sleepwalking, closed eye hallucinations. These are all things that are pretty common with natural somnambulists. But the key thing to natural somnambulism is that you just zone out all the time. You might wander from room to room with purpose and then forget what that purpose is and come back, several hours later and notice that all the cupboards are open, or that you've left the car door open or the garage door open. These are signs of being overwhelmed, and what happens when we're overwhelmed, the body signals to your fight-flight mechanism that this is stress, and then you slip into a light state. And while you're in that state, you're very forgetful. You lose things. You might lose periods of time. So the reason I say this is because somnambulance is something that needs to be managed. And if you go to your doctor and say, I'm a somnambulist, he's going to say, what? He's not going to have any idea what that is. And he might say, well, maybe you have ADHD, let's give you some Wellbutrin, or you're just stressed out and anxious, let's give you some Xanax, maybe something stronger. Trust me, I've tried all these medications, and they really do no good. What you need to understand is how to recognize this condition and what can help. And let me tell you that hypnosis has helped me tremendously. And I lecture on this subject all over the world, all over the country. And if you're interested in finding out more about it, if you think that you might be a natural somnambulist, are you forgetful? Do you go to the bank and you get your receipt but you forget the money? Do you go to the grocery store, you pay for your groceries but you come home and you don't have any? Are you constantly losing your purse, your keys, your glasses? These are signs of being in a light state. And what happens is over time this gets worse and worse and worse. So we need to learn how to manage it. And we manage it through hypnosis and behavior modification. So again, my name is Cheryl Hill. I'm practicing out of Los Angeles, California. If you want to find out a little bit more about this, then you can hit me up at Cheryl Hill at vent, V-E-N-T, hypnosis.com or venthypnosis at gmail.com. And we can communicate back and forth. All right? I hope you have a good day, and I hope this information has been very helpful to those of you who are overwhelmed somnambulists. All right? Go out and have a good day, and I will talk to you later.